to today's episode of Straight Talk Show with Tega Urubo and
Namfe Fadib.
We're going to be talking about your insecurities today. What are they? We're going to be talking about insecurities today. We know that we all have some of them. But our main focus today is physical insecurities, not the other ones you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
So we're thinking about, you're probably thinking, in my relationship, we don't care about our relationship today. So, what do you want to tell us today? Tell us about your insecurities. What physical insecurities do you have? Have you had? How did you work on it? How did you fix it? Tell them.
I know get. Oh. So. Now fly I just see so. So growing up, I had this skin issue. I was reacting to Septrain. I just want to cut the long story short. My mom actually thought I had chicken pox, but I was actually reacting to a medication that I was taking, which was Septrain. So when they found out, it was already late. Even though I was able to take medications to stop the balls I had on my body, but then it left me with some. Why is this one cringing?
Oh.
Anyway, it left me with some, unsexy spots and scars.
Yeah.
And that made me very insecure growing up. I was always wearing jeans. Trust me, even when I'm sitting in the house and wearing jeans, my dad was worried. He would see me and be like, "This girl, you know hot. Do you know how Lagos can be so humid sometimes? I'll be sweating. I'll still be in jean trousers. Inside house, I will wear jeans till I'm ready to go to bed. Why? Because I'm thinking, oh, what if a visitor walks into the house? And they'll be like, so this fine girl, so so I was so insecure. And then I remember at one time when a circular came from the law faculty saying that we're going to stop wearing female law students we're going to stop wearing trousers, we're going to start wearing skirts. I called my dad. I said, "Dad, you don't jog don't mature, I'm dropping out of school." My dad was
serious?
I tell you, I kid you not. My dad was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "They said we'll stop wearing trousers." My dad said so. I said, "Daddy, my legs now." My dad just ended the call. He was so pissed. So I think he went and he sat and he thought and he called me back. He said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Daddy, honestly, I can't wear skirts." He said, "So what do you want to do?" I said, "I heard of one place in Lagos where they do they can do laser treatment for spots and scars." He was like, "Okay. When is your break? Because I was schooling in uni just, but my family was still in Lagos, so I go to Lagos for holidays. And so I went for holiday. My dad gave me money to go for consultation at Joy's Skin Clinic. She was somewhere in Allen. A friend of mine, bless her, God bless you. I don't know. I don't have a contact anymore, but she stood by me that time. Stood by me.
Bless him if you see this video. She stood by you. That is a serious something. If you see this video, bless him. Please reach out to your friend. She's still with you. Go on.
Yeah, we met at NIT. So she accompanied me there, and when we got to the office, Joy was like, she was hyping me. "Hey, fine girl, I like your height." Me, I was just there like, she be the wine me. And she's like, "So what's the problem?" I told her, I narrated the story to her, how I had the scars and spots. She's like, "Can you just come over to the other side?" Because she was sitting across. And I went over
behind her desk.
Yeah, and I went over to her side, and as usual, your girl was wearing jean trousers. See me pulling it. I first pulled it. She wasn't looking surprised or
You were not seeing the
I was
shock
expecting her to be
that you
like,
wanted.
No, she was just looking at me like, "I'm still waiting. How far? Where is it?" She didn't say anything. So I raised it up to my knee and she's like, not to downplay this, but I honestly don't see anything here. And I'm like, "Ma, can't you see?" I was now pointing. She was like, "These are just scars and they will fade off." She says, "You don't expose your legs. See how fair your legs are looking compared to the other part of your body. I'm sure you're always wearing trousers." I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "Don't let the devil steal your shine." She hyped me that day. She was like, "See, look at me, look at my legs." She said, "I'm a skin therapist, but see, I still have blemishes." But
she had scars on her.
Yeah, she had a few scars.
Was she wearing trousers?
She was wearing skirts. If you see this hot woman, and I'm sure she was middle-aged at the time, but she was looking so hot, rocking her, mini skirt. She's like, "Don't let the devil steal your shine. See straight, hot legs. You're always hiding inside trousers. Please wear skirts. Expose your legs to sunlight. That is going to be your miracle." And to tell you the truth, that was my miracle, because at the point where I went to law school, I had no choice but to wear skirts. In fact, I was already thinking I won't go to law school. Story for another day. Because I was like, so I'll go to law school and be wearing skirts. Long story short, I went to law school. I had to be wearing skirts for 1 year.
When you first entered school, the first day with skirts, tell me the.
Mad though.
You thought everybody was looking at you.
I thought everybody was looking, but I think what consoled me was I knew that most of the people that I was going to meet in law school were going to be new faces. So they'll be seeing me for the first time and they're going to just know me for, okay, this is how she looks.
Oh, this is what they know.
Yeah, you know, in school, because I was already wearing trousers all through from my first year to my 4th year. So even in my 5th year, when she was trying to convince me to wear skirts, I was like, it was a bit hard. Do you get? Because I'm like, people now be like, oh, so this is why this girl does not wear skirts.
Yeah.
Do you get? So, but law school, I was like, okay, everybody here, most people here are seeing me for the first time, so hey, damn it. I remember the day when I went to church. I sent my mom a text to please, when she's going to give offering, please drop your khaki, so that immediately after church. That was my first time of wearing skirts out.
That was before law school, right?
Yeah, that was before law school. So I'll run back and enter the car. Unfortunately, she didn't see the message. So after church, I was waiting for her by the door. I just cringed at one corner. I didn't want anybody to see my legs. But I was wearing contact lens that day. How conspicuous I was. Everybody was saying, well, like nobody was even looking at me. Nobody even cares. So it's all in your head. So going to law school was a miracle for me because I was able to get over it. I think I got over it because since I finished law school, I've been wearing skirts. In fact, now I prefer wearing skirts than trousers.
I can see what you're wearing.
Yeah.
I can see your imperfections, your insecurity displayed to the world. So I think the moral lesson,
I don't care anymore.
What I've learned from your story is most times we tend to magnify some things we have a problem with in our heads.
Yeah.
Other people are not thinking about it the way we are thinking about it. So at the end of the day, instead of doing your thing and being yourself and enjoying the things you want to enjoy, then you start thinking, oh, everyone is judging me. And at the end of the day, you wore your skirts now and nobody even noticed.
Nobody even knows. And even if they see it, it's like a normal thing to
like
them.
it's not much.
I remember at the beach then, my sister will be showing me, see this one. We'll go to bar beach, she'll be like, see this girl, fat, K-leg, see her, stretch marks, everything. But she's flexing her place with you, see your straight legs.
Confidence.
It's confidence, you are there, you continue. But I didn't listen. But hey, look at your girl now.
Nah.
You know what I know? In fact, I don't like trousers anymore. I like skirts. And
Short
gown. Short ones.
For me, mine is actually a lot different. I've always had very black hands and feet, so
that's hyperpigmentation.
yeah, it's later I now know that there was something that they used to go hyper. I did not know, I just
Then you thought it was your
hands and
village
feet, my village, and I grew up with big feet, so my feet have always been like a source of whatever attention. Now that when you say some people are not looking at it,
You
when you now
understand,
say you are looking at my hands.
Unfortunately,
You want to
can't
see my hands, you can't see nothing. As I was saying, I used to be very insecure, and it became worse one time when I went to a skincare shop, Body Organics, with my friend, and I used their black soap before and it seemed to be working, right? And so I asked them, okay, I used the black soap before and it seems like it's working a little for my hands and feet. Do you have something for hyperpigmentation? And my friend made a comment about how ugly and dark and all my feet were, and I felt so sad.
And it was probably just burnt.
It was just burnt. Now, how we are still friends, we are pretty tight, but I'm sure she didn't know that it was a traumatic experience.
Yeah, we know, I was still tricky, but like you said, she didn't know it was a traumatic experience.
Because it's something that I made a big deal out of in my head.
And to her, it was like...
So I was more sensitive. I got home that day, I felt so bad. I started Googling that. I think that's the day I even knew that, okay, I could find a solution for my whatever. I started Googling, checking, and I found something, and now I can wear white nail polish. Before, they not born me, well, let me put white nail polish. I feel like anything I do on my hands or my feet is to draw attention to it. So when I started doing white nail polish, pink, all those things, even then my hands and feet were still dark. Nobody even used to... People are looking at other things, but in my head, it's only the part that is not good that I'm focused on.
Yeah, that's
true.
Good, that's true. You just shove aside every other good thing about you. Then in your head, it's like when people see you, that one. Meanwhile, when they see you, they are looking at the good parts more times than often.
Even if people even see the bad parts and they'll talk about it, most people don't say it to your face.
They don't say it to your face. Did you ever consciously try to hear if someone was talking about maybe your hands or your feet when you're somewhere?
No, really. Most times, people used to be, when it was really obvious, let me be honest, people used to be a little... is it shocked or concerned? Like they'll just ask, "Ah, check out your hands are dark or something." Your feet. They don't mean to be. They don't mean it like it makes me ugly or it makes me less than Tega. But in my head, I'll just say, somebody noticed my hand. That you see me rubbing things, rubbing. I wasn't even bleaching, no, but it looks like I was bleaching. Then I was using Johnson's baby lotion.
Okay.
So there's no way. But my hands and feet. But now it doesn't even matter because now I'm bleaching.
This girl's head is not correct. I keep telling her. Okay, so in a nutshell, I feel like because we've identified our insecurities, we're able to get over it and move from it. So I think the first step towards working on your insecurities is to identify it, accept it as part of you. Because everyone is living their lives with their imperfections. So you should go ahead and live yours.
Oh, what? Please take a pen and paper, jot that down, Also, I would like to add that in this day and age where, things can be fixed. If you have some imperfections that you can fix and you can afford to fix, why not go ahead? But if you cannot fix it, then live with it because it's only a big deal to you. Yeah. It's only a big deal to you at the end of the day. That's what I believe. It's a big deal to you. I don't care.
And stop comparing yourself to people. Because that person you're comparing yourself to, that person, trust me, if that person open their belly, tell you, see what they did with bros, babe, you go say, okay, I'm better off with mine. Sometimes you look at someone and be like, this guy is perfect, I wish I can be like this person. In her mind, she's looking at you like, I wish I had this thing this girl had. So the truth of the matter is, perfection is only a mirage. Yeah. Most times you see people and you think that they have it all, they do not. So
this advice is for me because I'm fond of, I wish I was as tall as Nanfe. Nanfe has Bobby.
Mado.
She has Bobby. Me is handful. I be I'll go and do surgery.
And me, I'm looking at him like, hey, see Tega's facial skin. I always tell you that.
Yeah. They always say my skin don't
break. I don't get this kind of skin now. I don't blow.
Stop it. God. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Straight Talk Show.
Yeah.
We would like to see your comments, what your thoughts are. You can share your imperfections with us. Don't worry, we won't be looking at it. I will. Anyway, follow us on the Straight Talk Show on Instagram.
On YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments. They're very important to us. We want that engagement. We want to know what you think about our videos. We want to know what we can improve on. So whatever you drop we're going to read it and we're going to reply.
Yes, we will. Yeah. Click the like button. Is free. It's free. Subscription is free. They don't say please subscribe. Some people just say I don't have money. It's free. It's free. You just click, bam, email. That's all. Subscribe. God bless. See you now next day.
Bye.
Bye.